Hey guys, it's Holyfield, aka Mr. I Can Help You with news you can use in regards to credit. So we're going to talk about 4 different topics today. What's on the credit report, how your credit is calculated. We're going to talk about credit scores in the U.S. and lender rates. So let's go ahead and jump in and talk about how your credit is calculated. It's 5 different ways. So it's 5 different percentages. So it's going to be 2 at 10%. One is going to be types of credit. The next is going to be new credit. 10 is 10, then it's going to be 15%. The 15% is going to be the length of credit history. Then it goes from 15% all the way to 30%. 30% is going to be your debt, so what you owe, and 35% is going to be your credit history, payment history, payment history. So it's 10, 10, 15, 30, 35. If you want more detailed information on this, please by all means check out some of my previous videos where I go into detail and tell you more examples of each of these percentages, okay? So let's talk about credit scores in the United States. So there's 326 million people in the United States as of today. Today is June the 11th. So out of that 326 million, 43 million have less than perfect credit. So there's a lot of different ranges from poor credit, subprime, average, good, excellent credit. And we're going to kind of go over that a little bit as well. So with that being said, 800 to 800 plus, 11% of Americans have this, and this is considered an A+ credit rating. So I got a little cheat sheet here. You might see me look back every once in a while, but 750 to 799, 29% of Americans have this A- credit. So 29%, that's going to be the largest percentage of all of these numbers we're about to go over. So 700 to 749, this is still considered an A+ credit rating. 20% of Americans have this. You see how the number is going down. So it goes from 20 to 16%, from 650 to 699. So this is considered a B. A C is going to be considered 600 to 649. 11% of Americans have this. Now we start to go into single digits. So 550 to 599, only 7% of Americans have that score, and that's considered a D. So from 500 to 549, 5% of Americans have this credit score, and 1% of Americans have below a 499 credit score. So if you don't know now, at some point in your life, you will understand how important credit is. Whether you're looking to get a house, car, loan, it doesn't matter. Credit is going to be a part of that conversation. So it's very, very, very important that we actually do what it takes in order to get that credit score at where it needs to be. So right now what we're going to jump into some lender rates. I'm going to go over auto, mortgage, and credit card. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and jump in with the auto lender rates. So we're going to start with poor credit. So it's going to be anywhere between a 300 to a 500. So remember these because I'm going to be going through a lot of numbers here. So a 300 to 500 with an auto lending rate is going to give you an 18.9% lender rate. That's huge, guys. A subprime score is going to be anywhere between a 550 and 620. And it's going to go from 18.9 all the way to 17.9. So it drops 1%. So average credit is going to be 620 to 680. And this is in the auto lending model. So it was kind of like a different prime from there. But it's going to give you 11%. 6.5 goes to good credit. Excellent credit from this range is going to say from 740 to 850 is going to be 5.1%, but I'm pretty sure if you walk in any car dealership with an 800 plus, you're probably going to be looking at anywhere between 2 and below. So the power of credit is very important and definitely saves you a lot of money. So let's go ahead and move on to mortgage lender rates. So poor credit, 300 to 550, is that right? It's going to give you a 9.5% interest rate. So that 9.5 drops to 8.6 on subprime credit from a 550 to 620. So average credit, that's going to be 620 to 680. You go to 4.9, then you go to 4.2 for good credit, 3.9 for excellent credit. Once again, 740 to 850. So that's auto and mortgage knocked out the box. So 2 good things about this, what my company does, we have an app that's called Smart Credit that gives you your real live mortgage score and your real life credit score as well. So for instance, you won't have to go to the car dealership and have each one of them run your credit on a continual, getting nothing but inquiries and getting your credit hit. You have the option right at your fingertips, as well as your mortgage score. So you get to see exactly what the lender sees. So if they tell you that you need to get that 767 for the interest rate that you want, you have the access at your fingertips when you're working with us. So just something I want you guys to know. So, and moving on to credit card interest rate. So for poor credit, it's going to start you at a 28.9% lender rate. That's anywhere between 300 to 500. Even that's if you get, you're saying, access to the card with a low credit score. Subprime is going to be 550 to 620. It goes from 28.9 to 19.8. So it does go up a little bit. Average credit is going to be at 13.9. Good credit, 12.2. Excellent credit is going to give you 7.9 or below. So hopefully these numbers that I gave you, you guys can use, share. Maybe you know somebody that needs some of this information or that has less than perfect credit. My name is Wallace Holyfield. Send them my way. So if you enjoyed some of the information that you were able to see, please by all means hit the like button and share it. So many people need this information, and I'm going to keep pushing out for you. Once again, my name is Wallace Holyfield, aka Mr. I Can Help You. You guys have a good one.